What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to continue from where we left off yesterday, basically discussing with most of the cryptocurrencies how we are going to be in a continued run to the upside. As you guys can see currently though, there is a small dip to the downside, and that's because we're pretty much coming off of a major reversal. At the lowest peak on XRP, we fell quite a bit. We actually rallied 38%. And if you want to take it from this point here, it's 20% here. So to see a small bit of consolidation is by no means a surprise. We are actually also bouncing off the moving average. You can see clear as day here on the 4-hour charts. We were hanging out on here. We were overbought on the moving average here and the relative strength indicator. So a small correction back down is by no means unhealthy or surprising if you ask me. Again, it is a long-term movement that we expect to see prices continue to move us up higher. Same thing goes to a lot of these cryptos. Look at Solana here. We are on an uptrend here, and as you can see in the past, there are times where we are going to dip a bit lower, but inevitably we are still in an uptrend. Look, we went up, correct down, up, down, but you can see it's a continued pattern. Yes, we fell. Originally, we did rally back up here, but we're coming back into contact with the price floor as well as the moving average as we continue to soar even higher. Same thing goes with Ethereum. Same thing goes with Bitcoin. It's just a little bit of consolidation as we are still playing out and filling in some major technical indicators. Major bull flags are forming on a lot of these cryptos. You can see within Bitcoin here as we fill this gap in here. We will be leading towards a decision fairly soon. And same thing goes with Ethereum, as Ethereum's trading inside a major bull flag as well that we've been tracking. You can see consolidating, bouncing off the floor and the moving average. We look good. Small correction, I get it, but we have a golden cross right here. A lot of you guys didn't see that, but we are seeing golden crosses on the MACD, which is a good sign for potential healthy recovery in the very near future. Now, with all that being said, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's jump right into today's video. Super quick before I dive into the technical analysis, BitFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange, is giving away a $10,000 prize pool here for you guys to share, and all you have to do is trade meme coin contracts, and it's literally that simple. More information is down in the description below, the first link at the top. And with that being said, moving on and diving into the technical analysis, you can see current coin market cap, a quick refresh, reveals that markets are actually correcting. We fell about 4.5%, and even if we continue to go a bit lower, which I don't think we have that much more room to head lower, we still look good. This is still healthy. 60 on the Fear and Greed Index when Bitcoin is $63,000 is incredible. Prices have managed to rally and soar to the upside leading up to the halving here. Halving took place already, and now we're starting to consolidate a little bit, but we all know what happens after a Bitcoin halving. We see many runs to the upside here. Even if I type in Bitcoin halving, previous charts, you can see just on a pull, if I pull this up real quick, that we consistently are in a movement to the upside here. Every time post halving, we end up correcting to the upside here. You can see each one. Look at where the halving is and the potential rally afterwards here. Halving number 2, we fell a little bit on the halving, just a little bit. There's a consolidative point on the halving each time here. Consolidative point again on halving number 3. This is back in 2020, back in 2016, 2017. Small bit of consolidation, but that lets us cool off, and then we are followed by major runs to the upside here consistently. It's happened in the past 3 times, and with this 4th one, I am by no means expecting to see anything different here. We have a bit of consolidation on and around the date of the halving here, but it is followed by more movements to the upside. And when institutional investors start to pile in, which is what they're expecting, shaking off the weak hands, which is what we're seeing now, we're kind of shaking things up, stirring things up, and we're going to start to see mainstream money flow into the markets, which is always the best, and then institutional investing money come into the markets as well. That's what I would suspect to see happen. So this is all consolidative, and it all looks very nice if it's just my opinion. It's just my 2 cents. Trading at 60 on the Fear and Greed Index, down 5%. It is a substantial correction. We can't just always be pumping to the upside here. But this is allowing prices to get to a more neutral level. You can see a lot of these cryptos are consolidating. They're down, about 4%. Solana's down 9.14. XRP is down 4.5. Doge is down 7.5. A lot of these cryptos are consolidating for the most part here, but this is by no means unhealthy or unexpected. You can see we just came out of a massive bull flag here. And leading to the breakout, we've actually managed to rally quite a bit. We broke outside of an ascending an ascending broadening wedge here on XRP. We corrected back down, formed a symmetrical triangle here. You can see one that actually looks really good, and I do think we're going to start to extend higher. I can even move this up, which is the crazy part. I can continue this pattern here, and we might actually continue to use this as a means of support. I'm going to delete this in a second here, but you can see the symmetrical triangle that we had. We confirmed closure above resistance, and we rallied to the upside. From point of breakout here, entry, we rallied up almost 13% from the breakout here. Now that we're out of it, it's all right. We're coming back down to near almost oversold, which is definitely a good thing here. And then we should start to see prices reverse back up. It's healthy. It definitely adds a bit of fun to the markets here. A lot of people are getting a bit anxious. Why are we seeing this volatility? But honestly, that's a good thing. I'd much rather see volatility like this than to see stagnant markets like we've seen for the past year and a half, 2 years. And I always see it in the comments, and it's great. Lots of consolidation. We start to have a lot of the impatient people, market's dead, crypto's dead, stock market's dead. And then we start to see volume, and they all disappear. And it's a consistent thing, but I'm very, very, very certain we are due to continue bull run, and we are due to continue to rally up higher. If I jump to the daily here, you'll notice we're still in an uptrend. For the most part, we are still in an uptrend. This is a bit lower than closure of where we did last time here, so things get a bit weirder on XRP, but for Bitcoin and the other major cryptocurrencies, they show a bit more support. In regards to me favoring the fact that we're still in this bull market here, you can see we did bottom off, and now we're starting this ascent back to the upside. And I think soon we'll come to retest moving average here and probably break through it. And that goes for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. If we look at Solana here as well, Solana is also in an uptrend, continuing this higher low pattern here consistently. Every now and then we break through support. That's okay. You can see we break through support again, but we are in a higher low pattern. We have yet to break this. We have yet to break the uptrend. We have yet to break the bull run here. We are consistently creating higher lows. Each time we fall, it is higher than the last, and this will continue to ascend us until we break through $200, the price ceiling here. Again, I am very confident that we are going to see some higher movements here. What is this? Golden cross on Solana's moving at, or what is this? MACD as well here, which looks really nice, but you can see the reversal. And now we're coming back into contact with the beautiful moving average and the price floor. So there's a good chance we're going to rebound and swing upwards here, which is what I'd like to see happen. And honestly, what I would expect to see happen on Solana as well. Now, obviously, we take advantage of all these trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses. Everything you'd want is offered on BidFi. They're giving away 10 grand in trading bonus for you guys to take advantage of as well. They even have a demo trading account and even more rewards than what I just showed you. They have a demo trading account that gives you 50K Monopoly money to test your skills. You can practice your trades, my trades. You can practice learning how the markets work. You can practice getting familiar. Why does it keep doing that? Getting familiar with BidFi, and then when you're ready, you can switch on over to the live account by clicking this. And they also have a welcome rewards page where you can get over 2 grand in rewards, bonus money, by literally completing new user, advanced, and exclusive tasks. It's free. It's simple to use. Link down in the description below. But anywho, if a lot of you guys are wondering, like, when's the next trade, I think it's going to be very recent. It's going to be more of a moderate to aggressive trade nonetheless here, mainly because a lot of these cryptos are coming off of a high. You can see here we are now rebounding, so one would think, oh, once we close closer to this uptrend here, we're probably going to reject off or reverse off. And swing back up to retest price ceiling, which to me is about 59 cents for XRP. That's what I'm looking at. You can see we have a beautiful uptrend here. If I jump and switch things over to the 4-hour, it might make a little more sense here, a little bit clearer, as I would expect us to be rebounding off that and heading up higher. Same thing goes with a lot of these cryptos. I mean, the 4-hour isn't going to do justice for us here, but you can definitely see that we came into contact. We're a little bit below and undervalued, but it's a consistent thing. It happens quite often on Solana's uptrend here, constantly, to be honest with you. But what's next from here is we reverse up. That's the new look that we're expecting here. A little reversal back to the upside here as we continue to scale higher. Almost oversold. This does seem like a bottom, especially on the short-term movement here, but I would expect to see markets recover. I would expect a big recovery as we continue to head higher, and I think before you know it, we're going to be retesting highs in the very near future. I'm not saying, oh, this is out of sight anymore. Like, oh, we're going to dump to the downside or we're going to continue to scale lower. No. This is only a healthy pullback that's going to lead to higher levels, and that's what's exciting to me. Same thing goes with a lot of these cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin too. Ethereum's retesting price floor, moving average here. Good chance we're going to rally up. and good chance we're going to break through the bull flag and head up even higher, which is also exciting. Same thing goes with Bitcoin too. You can see we are in this descending fractal here, bull flag formation, whatever you want to call it here. Beautiful flag pull, flag itself, and at some point we are going to break and we are going to rally out of it. Same thing goes with the S&P 500 in this lower high, lower low level here. We're having a red candle as of yesterday. We might have another one today, but ideally we are going to continue to skew lower. Then we should be followed by that break to the upside here. But for the time being, everything looks good. Long-term positions, we look good. And unfortunately, there's no short-term like buying opportunity this very second. But long-term, like if you buy it now, in my opinion, the way I see the market is if I put money in here, in a couple of months, we'll easily be over 70K. And that's a huge win. So that's pretty much it for today's video, though. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.